The only thing from the interview that I felt was new was that Diana clears up for Betty that the photo that Betty enlarged and circled all the bruises on, only the arm was a bruise. His cheek was spaghetti sauce from a church dinner, and his leg was a shadow. So only the arm had a bruise on it. Oh, we do learn one other thing that I wasn't completely clear on before. Diana doesn't babysit them as much as her daughter does. Diana also works, so it's technically her daughter who is the one watching them throughout the day. These are the text messages between Billie Jo and the babysitter Diana. Now, Betty had them all out of order, and I tried to put them back in order as best I could based on timestamps or previous conversations being in the next screenshot. Billie Jo's messages are going to have the red bar next to them, and I'll put them on the left, and Diana's will have a blue bar next to them, and I'll put them on the right. Billie Jo says, "Hey, I'm not sure how to ask this or if this is going to raise more problems, but do you have the original picture of Quentin that has been doctored up with bruises? The picture was taken at your house, and just so you know, it makes me and you look like horrible people. We both know these babies were not abused. I've heard you over and over try to make people hear you, and just like me, when I try to speak, it's all twisted really badly. I'm praying for our families." I also understand how hard it is going into public places. I'm sorry y'all are experiencing that too. I love Quentin so much, and you should know that I believe he will get his final resting place soon. I'd like you to be here with our family to lay Quentin to rest. And you can see at the bottom it says 8:42 a.m. So that's how we know this should have been the next slide from Diana. It says, "I was debating if I should text back or not, but here it goes. I'm praying for you and Quentin every day. We love Quentin and praying to God he is okay. Yes, I have the picture. That particular picture is shadows on him. It is the way he was sitting. This has never been about anyone but Quentin. The way you have talked about me and my girls is horrible. I would never do that to anyone, and share is evil. I pray Quentin finds peace soon, and I pray for you as sincerely as I can. It's always been justice for Quentin." At the bottom of this screenshot, we can see where the next screenshot should go. Well, I text you, so you know it will be soon for his final resting place. I haven't talked about y'all. I'm hurting that you put so many videos out trashing my family and letting people believe I busted into your house. Hey, we can go back and forth, or we can try to keep people from destroying what short life Quentin had. He doesn't deserve to be talked about like he was nothing and not loved. We all have loved him, and we all protected him the best we could. None of us believed this was going to happen. You, me, Tommy, and anyone else in the lives of these babies expected anything like this. I spoke out of fear and anger, but I never believed the kids were in an unsafe home with you. I do thank you for what you have done for the kids. I'm broken, Michelle. I couldn't handle being with Leilani every day. So she's not here, but I believe she will be arrested soon. I wish I could give you details, but I can't. Anyway, please send me that picture so I can give it to the FBI. That was on November 10th that she sent that to the babysitter. Diana replies, "I know you were hurting, and I wasn't spreading lies about you. Now, the things I said about Leilani was the truth, and things me or my daughter seen. I know it's hard on you being a mother and trying to know what to do about the situation. Leilani is your daughter, and you love her, and Quentin is your grandson. I know this has to be tearing you apart. I'm praying for you. Yes, I will send you the picture. Just stop talking about our family. People are making threats. Praying for Quentin, justice for Quentin. I never lied on you or Leilani. I just told what I saw when you were out of town." These are shadows and spaghetti on his face. These are not the two bruises I was talking about. I didn't think they were. He's so perfect, I just want to love him. And then she sends a picture and says, "This is what we are dealing with. I promise I've never threatened your family or anyone." We can't really see what's in the picture here, but we've seen it on another channel, and it's a threatening letter that was allegedly sent to Billie Jo and Leilani. It says, "I'm asking that you don't share this. It's been turned over to the FBI. Whoever done this, I hope they get arrested. Do you have another picture of him that same day? That way I can prove we, as in you and me, did not allow him to be hurt. You and me were doing all we could for all the babies. He's so beautiful, Michelle. Now, or how can this happen?" She replies, "I don't know, and he is beautiful and precious. We are now." She sends pictures, I'm guessing, but those aren't shared on Bullhorn Betty's live. So I'm going to have to piece together the remaining texts in best order that I can find based on the timestamps. Billie Jo says, no, I told them you knew where the outside key is just in case you needed something for the kids. Michelle, YouTubers have made you and me evil people. They take everything out of context. I've had to over and over remind myself they want a show. As long as you or myself go on YouTube, Facebook, or TikTok, we will continue to have problems. I'm so emotional. I'm mad, angry, disgusted. I'm sad. I'm every emotion in one, and I can't even give how I feel a name. No one wants the truth in the media. They only want the drama. When the YouTubers were at your house, they tried to get you to say things and twist it right in front of you. I was like, wow, you could tell you were uncomfortable. She says, I never knew where the key was. No one ever told me, but that is besides the point. Praying for this situation and Quentin. That ends the day. They don't talk again until 11:12. Hey, I'm begging you to not talk about Zane and Sky for their safety. They do not deserve to have their childhood taken from them, just like your family and my family can't go in public without people looking at us or talking about us. These babies don't deserve and never asked for any of this. Please don't talk about them, and please don't keep saying their name on social media. Please, please. I have never talked about Zane and Sky. Only Maurizia kept them. Why? What's being said now? Okay? I just watched your TikTok, and I know you meant no harm, but if their name can't stay out of media, I will have to change their names for their safety, and at Zane's age, that will be another really hard thing for him to go through. Okay, I understand. Please try. It's super hard for me because we aren't allowed to talk about them, and they are my everything, and they all love their Nana, and you saw that for yourself. These babies were happy, and I think it was supposed to say and loved by me more than anything, but I'm really not sure. The cursor's in the way. By you, yes. I have never meant no harm to these babies, ever. We love them as well. Well, it just felt like you wasn't saying, hey, their Nana loves them. It was like you were saying they were only loved at your house. I said you love them. You and Tommy only. I just wish you would have been home. I don't know if there was a text message deleted in there or something, but this is the one that is next. It just doesn't flow right, in my opinion. She says, no, I'm not in trouble. I'm not going to jail. I'm fighting to just breathe right now. I'm hurt more than anyone, and I want nothing but justice for Quentin and my family together. There's nothing that made me believe this would have happened. I'm sure you have done all the what ifs you just like we have. I'm not protecting Leilani like everyone believes. Trust me, I wish I would have been home too. This would have never happened. I don't believe any of us seen this coming. I believe if any of us had, we all would have changed things. When I say all of us, I mean your family and mine. I agree, praying we are not bad people either, but from Cher, she has made us look bad, and it's all lies. You have to protect Zane and Sky. I have to protect my girls from evil people, but we are still praying for Quentin and family. Cher has been my shoulder. Everyone has hate in their hearts and doesn't know any of the facts, but it will all come out soon, and when it does, people are going to look foolish. I can promise that much. I will never look foolish because I didn't do anything. There's just so much that can't be talked about. I'm done with going live. I end up deep in my feelings. I chat and listen, but that's it. I don't want this drama and a life of media. It's all fake, even the news. Yes, it is. I agree. And honestly, the only reason I listen is because I want to hear people talk about Quentin. I want to hear his name. I'm really afraid people are going to stop talking about him. I need to talk about him. I need to love him, and I need the world to always love him and say his name. I agree, 100%. Thanks for listening. I'm completely broken. Absolutely. That's what God would want me to do. Everybody should listen to people. That's the end of the messages, and the last one was on November 12th at 2:45.